Hello, hello, good evening. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. I'm just making a few adjustments on the screen because I am screen sharing tonight. I will not be on camera because I am currently in the middle of moving. So it looks like a disaster still. Well, it's not a disaster, but it looks like it. So I'm not going to have you scared away due to that. So let me go ahead and kick off tonight's live reading hour. Good evening. Welcome to the December Book of the Month edition of our Thursday live reading hour. I am off camera again tonight because I am in the middle of packing, guys. So, like I said before, I am not here to scare you. I'm here to be with you, fully present, fully ready to dive into tonight. So, this hour is about growth, reflection, and exploring the ideas that help us become the next version of ourselves. So, thank you for joining and thank you for showing up for your own journey tonight. So, tonight we are focusing and exploring on chapters 1 through 3 of our December book of the month for MaxUverse. The book is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. That should be no surprise because every live reading hour we always talk about that book, and it's so wonderful, and it's the perfect pick for December and for closing out this new year. This 2025 into the new year. So, this book really does serve as a poignant reminder of the profound impact our inner world has on our lives and how significantly our thoughts and beliefs shape our existence. It is the perfect book to guide us into the new year, like I said. And so let us begin with chapter 1. But before I do that, I want to make sure my timer is ready to go. So that way we have enough time to cover everything together and we have enough time to do our reading. So, this chapter, chapter one, is called The Treasure House Within You, and it teaches that our subconscious mind holds an incredible amount of power. It responds to what we consistently believe, think, and feel. The subconscious does not judge or question, it simply accepts whatever we plant within it. Most of us use this power unconsciously by feeding worry, doubt, or fear. But the moment we choose new thoughts, we begin shaping a new life. One line that I want us to sit with tonight is this: your subconscious cannot reject an idea, it can only accept and express it. So the real question becomes, what belief are you feeding it today? So let's think on that. And then during the 5 minute break, we will go into chapter two. And then, of course, we'll close out the night with chapter three. So let's begin in 2 minutes. We'll start our first 25-minute reading sprint. Again, I am here with you. I know you can't see me, but I am definitely here on this journey with you. And tonight, we have the pleasure of also streaming on Instagram for the first time. So I was able to figure that one out. Yay! So we are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and now Instagram. Hi, Bailey. Good evening. Bailey is on with us. Always a pleasure. I am so happy you received your notification. I did drop something in there for Drew. Just FYI, you'll know what it is when you see it. But yes, it'll be on its way. Yeah, I'm excited. At least you have the shipment. So let's see. Well, it's no surprise, Bailey. I've already opened the call with introducing the December book of the month for MaxUverse, and that is The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And I talked about how we always talk about that book. No matter what we do, we always bring it up. So it is worthy of a book of the month pick. I already shared an excerpt for chapter one, and we're going to do chapter two. And it's actually time to start the timer. So let's go ahead and begin our first 25 minute stint. And then we'll take a 5 minute break. I'll share a little bit more on chapter two and move on from there. Thank you all for joining me. Yay. And I'm still moving and packing. I am mostly packing. The big move won't happen until the 21st. Well, I would say I should probably aim for the weekend. Otherwise, I'm going to be burned out by the time the 21st gets here. Trust me, Bailey. Once you see the gift, you're like, yeah, this is definitely for Drew. It's cute, though. He'll like it. But it's not it's not one of those things you want to keep for yourself. Like, ooh la la. Now I uncover the timer so everyone has the same clock. Good evening. If you just joined us, this is Susan, part of MaxUverse Live, Thursday Live Reading Hour special book review, because this is our time where I also talk about the MaxUverse book of the month. And this month is a book that is not a secret. We always talk about it during our every single live. It is called The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And during my intro call, of course, I did talk a little bit about the first chapter. I will do a little bit more during our break time, but currently we're in the middle of our 25-minute reading stint. There is a timer that I am sharing. And by all means, it does not have to be our book of the month. It could be any book or any read you're currently into that you wish to accomplish your reading goals. I want to complete at least 3 more books before the end of the year. I don't have a lot of time. And then with the move, it doesn't really help me. Oh my God. Yes, Bailey. Such good advice. Thank you for sharing that. Because I was thinking, okay, there is bedroom stuff that I'm packing, but there's bedroom stuff that belongs not in my bedroom. So in other words, a bedroom closet, for example, things like that. So I need to be very specific. You're right. It would save me tons of time. By the way, guys, I do share light, lofty jazz music. And if I minimize this, you'll see that I picked a holiday one that's pretty cool. It's called the Lofty R&B Christmas Music Chill Holiday Beats. It is so cool. I love it. I can't help myself. I love this type of music, especially when I want to focus in on something. So that's that. It's on low, but if either my voice or the sound or the music bothers you, please put me on mute. I'd rather you accomplish your goals than worry about, oh, this is too distracting. Don't hesitate, please. I don't take offense. Make that big. There we go. I'll make this a little smaller so I'm not covering anything. I did switch up. So, as you guys know, every live I do say I circulate books, I switch books or rotate books. So, however you want to say it. But I do rotate between 3 to 4 books at a time. No more than four because it gets kind of crazy. But I'm currently reading another one, a new one that I actually picked up from MaxUverse is Read People Like a Book. It is very good. It says how to analyze, understand, and predict people's emotions, thoughts, intentions, and behaviors by Patrick King. And I'm in the middle of almost completing chapter one. It's really good. Really, really good. I hate moving, Bailey. I so hate it. It's so frustrating. But I am tossing some stuff away. I'm very happy and donating. So proud of myself. I don't want like a minimalist lifestyle, but I want less clutter. I don't want to see stuff just sitting there for no reason, having no purpose. If it doesn't make me happy, it doesn't bring a smile to my face, I am tossing, okay? Or donating if it's in good condition. Some of the stuff I haven't even used yet, it's just sitting in the closet. And then could you imagine the stuff in the storage? Oh my God. But I'm being good this time. No more clutter. That's it. I'm done with it. Okay, just doing a check-in. How are you guys doing? I actually finished that chapter, so I'm very proud of myself. I know I could easily be distracted with moving situations and tasks, but I am here. I really want to get this done. And it's fun for me. Plus, when do you really have time to put aside a little bit of reading time? Like when? Not often, especially not after completing a full day of work. So I am so proud of you guys, for you, whoever is watching currently live or who will watch this later on. Good job, because this shows a lot of dedication. You're very serious about accomplishing your reading goals. And see, I have reading goals for my monthly goals, but I also have reading goals for my yearly goals too. So let's see, maybe I could reach it. I have 3 more books to go for me to reach my yearly goal for reading. It's not a rush and it's not a race, but I know I would like to accomplish it. And the whole point of reading is to apply it. So lessons learned is lessons applying it, right? That's the idea. You hear the cat, Bailey? That's so funny. Blizzy is behind the door because every time I'm in here recording or doing my podcast or doing one of these lives, he's out there meowing. And I'm like, dude. And then when I go out there, he completely ignores me. I'm like, what kind of relationship is this? You want me out there, but when I do go out there and I spend time with you, he just walks away like, okay, that's enough. Goodness. It's like torture being a cat parent. He does that all the time. In the mornings, oh my God. He's like, meow, meow, meow. It's time for you to wake up. Give me my food. And I do that. And I sit down like to, cuddle or whatever. And he's like, okay, that's enough. He walks away. Ay, ay, ay. So 6 more minutes, guys. We'll take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to do a lovely excerpt from chapter 2 of the MaxUverse book of the month for December, The Power of the Unconscious Mind. Am I saying that right? Oh my gosh. The Power of the Unconscious Mind, Subconscious Mind. There you go. By Joseph Murphy. I don't know why my brain was saying unconscious. Anyways. You see what I say? It's like a one-sided love. See? It's hard being a pet parent. And I'm often wondering, it's like, what was the point of you crying and meowing and wanting the love? And then I'm over here, and you're like, okay, get away. Good times. Good times. So Bailey, I have another book in my hands, and it's a really nice sized book, right? And I'm looking at the table of contents, and it has like 6 chapters and a conclusion. I'm like, are these like chapter heavy? So mine has 22 chapters with an intro and a conclusion. I'm like, did I overwrite? Anyways, that just jumped into my head because I was like, hold on a minute. I wrote out of so many chapters. So I'm so excited because if this is the size of this book, could you imagine mine? Well, my chapters are not chapter heavy. They're like what you call like average size for a typical teaching memoir. So I don't want people to be bogged down by like, oh, how many more pages, how many more paragraphs to go before I finish her book. It'll be easy. It'll be light. And so I'm just looking at the size of this book, and I'm like, this is a good size book. Maybe it depends on the spacing too that will be used. Exactly. Yeah. So this one has 6 chapters. I'm not gonna call it out yet. This one has 6 chapters, and I'm like, dude, what are you writing? And it looks heavy. It looks full. But we'll see. I just want mine to be a continuous read. So like if you're in the middle of a chapter, you're like, oh, let me finish this real quick. And it's not, you won't get, you don't have to wait so long to finally finish a chapter. It's like, oh, okay, I got a couple more pages or a page to go and I'm finished with that chapter. And it's a sense of accomplishment. I know that's what I do because I do target chapters per day. So I'm like, hold on a minute. Just makes me wonder. Thank you. Then I have to kind of like figure out what's the best stopping place. Thanks, Bailey. See, you get me. Okay, we are down to a few seconds left. Let me get a bookmark because I don't want to lose my little placement. There we go. You probably hear all my rustling. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's pull up as we go work our way into our 5-minute break. By all means, take a break, guys. This is recorded. You could come back and listen to it later. As I said in my intro, welcome. I am Susan, business owner, MaxUverse, and for the book of the month as a amazing December book of the month pick, we have selected The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. In the intro, and by the way, I am off camera tonight only because I'm in the middle of a move. I know I could put a background, but I wanted to be present and not have to worry about the background. So I'm in the middle of a move, and yeah, you'll get me when I'm not in such shambles, moving wise and packing. Anyways, let's go ahead and touch on chapter 2. It is titled How Your Mind Works. So this one, the chapter explains relationships between the conscious and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the thinker. The subconscious mind is the doer. So whatever the conscious mind believes to be true, guess what? The subconscious mind begins to act upon it. So it does not filter or question you. It follows instructions. It's like, yes, Captain, I get it. So your subconscious mind is shaped through repetition, emotion, especially emotion, visualization, and belief. So when the conscious and subconscious work together, life feels aligned. But when they conflict, life feels stuck. So a good question to reflect on during this chapter, chapter 2, is what story has your conscious mind been repeating that your subconscious mind may be carrying as truth? Let's think about that because I know I have done this many times. Even as I'm learning and developing and getting wiser, it doesn't matter. We're all guilty of this. You just start renumerating stories or even like repeating some kind of bad news in there or some kind of negative information. And guess what your subconscious mind does? It'll run for the hills. It's like, okay, if that's your truth, that's what we're going to go for. So let's think on that, because now that tells us perhaps we should be sharing some good stuff. Perhaps we should be thinking on some positive information, some positive visualization, some positive emotion, some positive belief, and put that on repeat. Okay, 2 more minutes, guys, on the 5-minute break, and then we'll come back. Start our second 25-minute reading sprint. I don't know why I call it sprint. It's really a stint. We're not racing here. It's about accomplishing goals. Okay. We're moving my little chair. And just a reminder for our newer viewers, anyone who's interested in reading our blogs. So the blogs are at MaxUverse. I call MaxUverse Diaries, and I share so much goodies on that blog, or those blogs. Usually I launch them every Thursday. So go in there and explore it. When I say goodies, I'm talking about anything related to self-development, productivity, entrepreneurship, just so many good things, books. The info is nonstop. So check it out at maxuverse.com. Go to MaxUverse Diaries and dig in their quick reads, and they're so helpful. Well, that's what I've been told. I can't speak for myself, but yes, I've been told. All right, guys, so pull up your next book or continue with the one that you're currently reading. We are about to start stint number 2. As the clock will start here in a second. There it goes. Good. Keep in mind, I am here. You are not alone. Okay, check it in, guys. How are you doing? We're we have 10 minutes left together. No rush. And by all means, if you want to continue your reading goals after this live, by all means do so. The more the better. Just grabbing something to drink. Drinking too fast. Okay, I want to start a little earlier this time. That way we could actually close up on time. But let's jump into chapter 3. So we are doing a special book review, which is the book of the month for MaxUverse at MaxUverse.com. Again, I am Susan. For those of you who have joined recently, welcome. We do these lives every Thursday, our live reading hour together. Just a space where we could get together, connect, and accomplish some reading goals so that way you don't feel like I'm alone, you're alone. We get to do this together. And part of this special review is that I get to talk about launching the new book of the month at MaxUverse.com and any of good, just good excerpts from the book or any advice or any good stuff that we could munch on while we think about anything else that we're trying to work on, not just for ourselves, for our mind, our body, our health, our businesses, anything. So with that, we are up to chapter 3. This chapter is called Miracle Working Power of Your Subconscious Mind. So that is already intriguing. I remember this chapter because I'm actually in the middle of reading this book. This chapter teaches that your subconscious mind has the ability to transform your health, your success, your relationships, and your sense of well-being when you align your thoughts with possibility instead of fear. Wow. The subconscious mind works quietly behind the scenes, arranging ideas and opportunities. So your job is not to force the how, your job is to plant the what and trust the process. So it's like you plant the idea and your subconscious wants to run with it because it wants to do, right? So this chapter reminds us that your subconscious responds to your dominant belief, not your occasional wish. So your dominant belief will take over. What you feel to be true becomes the life you experience. So let us shift into a few more things to think on tonight as we're reviewing this special book of the month for December, MaxUverse.com, The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. First thing is awareness. So tonight is not just about reading a book, it's about realizing how powerful your inner world truly is. Second, the never too late message. It's never too late to rewrite the beliefs that shape your life. You can begin the shift right now with one new thought. And third, quiet steps. Subconscious shifts happen through small repeated steps. So one belief at a time, one moment of awareness at a time. And then there's one more. I wrote a fourth one, which is reflection, of course. What is one belief you want to release from your subconscious? What is one belief you want to plant going into the new year? So think on that. Just checking the comments, guys, making sure I didn't miss anything. I'm still here. Like, where did she go? All right. Excellent. So really good stuff from chapters 1 to 3 of our Book of the Month Pith for December at MaxUverse.com which is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. No surprise there. We talk about this book all the time. And I am currently reading it, so tons of fun. I take notes. I I do bunny ear it a lot, but I do write little things on the sides of the books, so I can't help it. But a few other things before we close out the night is don't forget, especially with the MaxUverse world, what's going on besides these wonderful live Thursday reading hours is this Sunday is our Sunday live productivity hour. So really it's our chance to close your week strong and step into the new week with clarity. So it's a space where you bring a task, you bring your focus, and you join us for an hour of calm, productive energy. I call it the organize, get things together before Monday starts. Is not going to be for Sunday scaries kind of vibe. It is getting proactive, getting ahead of things. So that's every Sunday at 6 p.m. And then on Monday at noon, we meet for the Monday Focus Lab. That is a new live that we set up, I want to say, a couple weeks ago now. It is really, truly to set the tone for the week. It helps you ground your intentions, your priorities, and your energy. And I would love to see you there because you get a little co working, look behind the scenes kind of thing of me actually working. I work all the time, so I should even laugh about that. But yeah, so I work during my lunch hour. As you guys know, I wake up early. I work in the mornings, I work in the lunch hour, and I work in the evenings. So work, work, work. But I want to share a little space of that with you. And if you have any tasks to bring with you, even better. And as we dwindle with our time together, going back to your subconscious mind, it has me thinking. Just know that your subconscious mind is always listening, is always shaping, is always responding, is always creating from the thoughts that you allow it to take root. So when you begin to choose your thoughts with intention, your life begins to shift with intention. So it's never too late to plant a new thought, choose a new belief, or build a new chapter. Think on that. It is never too late. I hope this time together was good and that you were able to accomplish your reading goals and that you were able to take a few good tips with you, or at least something to consider and ponder. And we hope that you guys could check us out. Also, yeah, check us out. We're on all the socials. I do have a podcast on YouTube. We're currently live as we speak on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And absolutely check me out. I do have the MaxUverse.com, which is a modern subscription, what I call self-development platform, and a boutique bookshop. So everything books is there. Definitely check it out. I did make a mention about our blog post because, again, that's another space with tons of good tips on everything under the sun, self-development, self-growth, books. I mean, whatever you could think of to help, it's all there. Let me check the comments one more time. I know. Yep. I agree, Bailey. Taking notes when reading, and sometimes I feel like it's just an opportunity to start like a journaling prompt. Like, what did I gain from that chapter? Or what is the biggest, I don't know, like the biggest thing or the biggest learning lesson from that chapter, paragraph, whatever it is. But I write it down because when you summarize it, especially when you're handwriting it, you remember it better. So it's not just extra work, it's being reflective. Don't see this as extra work, guys. It's your time to be reflective. This is for you, it's for no one else. So your reading becomes powerful. It becomes reading and becomes doing, and you enumerating and going over what were your key takeaways. It's amazing. That one is for you, no one else. All right, guys, we are dwindling with time. So thank you so much for joining tonight's December Book of the Month reading hour. Thank you for showing up with honesty, curiosity, and heart. And have a peaceful evening. And I will see you inside the MaxUverse Circle on Facebook. Check us out. That is our private group, but it's free to join. And don't forget to check us out on MaxUverse.com. Have a lovely evening and have a good week. See you Thursday. Bye. See you Thursday. See you Sunday. Oh my God. This move has me jacked up. See you Sunday. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Take care.